think you're a nice woman.
What's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and today I see some crazy clips of moments when woke people get owned. Now, like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is pretty insane. I guess this is how this woman decides to protest.
I don't have any words prepared today. I just want you to feel our pain. I don't know if you can at this point based off your policy choices.
Oh, brother.
But I have to pretend you have some form of empathy left. So I am going to spend the next minute screaming.
I beg your pardon?
Because that is what is going on in here. That is what the trans genocide in this country, in this city, has brought me to.
I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Fat bitches need to shut up, bruh.
Now, I'm all for protesting and I guess sharing your voices. However, when you can't come up with your own thoughts and arguments in order to defend yourself, and you have to resort to just randomly screaming, then you have officially lost me and you look crazy. Imagine every single time I tried defending my point of view, instead of defending myself with actual arguments, I just screamed like an absolute lunatic. You can't accomplish anything like this.
I'll tell you what this world needs right now. It needs all the old school grandpas to come back to life, make you go pick a switch off a tree, bring it back to them so they could tear your ass up with it. And then we wouldn't have to deal with bullshit like this. And just like that, we wouldn't have to deal with any more liberals. We wouldn't have to fight, argue, cancel people. We just need an old man with principles, morals, and a stick.
Once again, very similar to the last clip, this girl just has to resort to screaming, arguing, cursing in order to just prove her point of view. If you can't logically debate anyone about your topic, I'm sorry, you officially lost. No one's gonna think you're in the right if you sound like this.
Kind of ironic that a white man is wearing a woman for Trump and a feminist for Trump when I consider myself a feminist. And
did you just assume my gender? You said white man.
Okay, I see your point there.
How do you know I'm not a woman?
I see your point. I see your point.
You need to check your white privilege, your white female privilege, I think.
You think?
A little bit.
Sometimes the only debating tactic you need in order to defend yourself against these people is just using the same arguments they use against you. It will literally backfire against them and they have no idea.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I am too, guys. I'm Primetime 99. I just want to say you guys are a poor representation of the youth of our nation. Let's go! Let's go, baby! I'm so nervous! Let's go, crowd! My name is Big Booty Latina. Why are there any big booty Latinas that go to school here? You seriously insane? Look, this is the future. If this is our future, we are a fudge. Look at this! Hey, I mean, you guys are the ones that are scared of free speech. You have no reason not to like me. It should have been aborted. I should have been aborted. Oh, I should have been aborted.
Not on your line. I triggered him. I'm having fun. I don't need to say this poor guy is safe.
It should have been aborted. I should have been aborted. This is so much fun. Imagine your dick. Take those fine tickets.
I hate you.
I think you're a nice woman. Hey, let me, I love that fetish. That turns me on. Now you turn me on.
So basically, aren't you guys seeing a trend? A bunch of people just coming together, screaming, shouting, and sounding like absolute idiots overall. This guy definitely handled himself really well. He had every single right to spit at her back and I guess defending himself, but rather he stayed calm and decided to expose her all over social media. And the fact this is coming from Penn State, a really good college, is starting to really worry me about what the future holds for everyone.
First day, I had 25 students. By day 2, I had 19. Because 6 parents switched out of the class because they saw me.
4 days until Pride Month and our amazing Pride event with the Mill Valley District.
And they were like, there's no freaking way. Before I even got a word in.
I myself, as a non-binary individual, do not identify as transgender.
Do I think that it is okay for a parent to see me and go, not around my kid? No, I don't think that's okay.
Not only am I wearing makeup, but I got a t-shirt from downstairs. It's a crop top. You can't dress code me because I'm the teacher.
I feel like that's really crossing the line because you are, for lack of better words, discriminating against me openly. That's like being a black teacher and being like, there's no way. It is the same. It is the same.
You're perfect, honey. Hope this helps.
It's still the right of the parent to make that decision as to whether or not they want their child to learn from you.
Okay.
Like, it's still that parent's right. Like, you can disagree with their motivations, their motives, their ideas,
Would you say
but it's still their child.
Sorry, but just like you're allowed to have your own belief system and think you're in the right and have your own values that nobody is gonna judge you by, you should also be respecting the kids' parents' values and the teachings and morals they live by. You have no idea why they pulled them out of the class, and there's a bunch of reasons why parents don't want their kids around you. You're most likely going to indoctrinate them and brainwash them into thinking your way of life is correct, and the parents have every single right into not allowing their kids to go through that.
Would you date a transgender person? First we're gonna ask Georgetown, and then we're gonna ask the Hood.
Yes.
And have you ever done it?
No. Yeah, I'm already in a relationship.
Is it a transgender relationship?
No, it's not. I don't see why not. I don't think it's like that big of a deal.
Would you personally date a transgender person?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Would you date a transgender?
No, I'm a transgender. I like men.
A man that's dressed as a woman would make me appear to be a lesbian in public, but I'm heterosexual.
I mean, I'm straight, bro. Like, I like females.
Right.
Real females, you feel what I'm saying?
So if you're dating a transgender person and you're straight at the time, does that mean you're straight after you date them?
Yes. Yeah. I think you're still straight.
Why do you think some people are hesitant to date a transgender?
They're transphobic and homophobic.
What? Is it also fatphobic if I don't want to date a fat person? Are people just not allowed to have preferences anymore? What happens if one of my preferences is actually having kids in the future with someone I love? Does that also fall under transphobic? At the end of the day, biology is biology, and I can't have kids with a person like that. Do you expect me just to look over that so I don't seem transphobic? If the entire world had this idea, kids wouldn't be born.
Damn, I'm a smooth.
Both genders? Both? Like 1 and 2? Both? There's 2 genders?
Got 'em. Once again, like I said, if you just use their own logic against them, it'll fail horribly. They even get confused clearly by this because it's just so new and obscure.
How many genders are there?
2. It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
Can you name me a few?
You can be man, female, you could be, there's so many. A demi-girl.
What the fuck is that?
This is a stupid question.
How many are there?
I don't want to participate anymore.
I don't think there's really an answer to that, given that gender is kind of a social construct, so it's different for every person and also in different cultures.
As many as you want to believe.
There are many. There's a lot, so.
Name me a few.
There is male, female, genderqueer, non-binary.
I don't know, there's a lot. I know there's like...
Name me them.
I know there's cis, obviously female, male, trans.
What's up? There's 2 genders, man.
The sad reality of this is these people are actually in college and are supposed to be leading the next generation. It's so sad how they're allowed to say there's multiple genders, but the moment I come and say, hey, there's only 2, I could get canceled and even lose my job.
Great question. This person was asking if there is any time in which intentional weight loss is not fatphobic. I'm going to say 99.9% of the times, if you are intentionally losing weight, it is fatphobic. I'm saying when you are intentionally exercising to lose weight, altering your diet to lose weight, doing any activity intentionally to lose weight is fatphobic.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Because you are intentionally attempting to make your body smaller to fit into what narrative? The narrative that smaller is healthier, even though we've already discussed why that's not true. And I say that because as a personal trainer with a fat body, I know that movements impact people differently based on their body size, type, shape, mobility, a million things.
Get some help.
So I'm gonna completely ignore the part where she said she's actually a personal trainer, because she's easily one of the worst personal trainers ever if it is actually her mindset. There is an incredible amount of evidence that prove that being fat is seriously unhealthy. There is a bunch of diseases correlated with it, and this woman would rather pull up online coming up with excuses for herself rather than lose the weight.
If you think vegans take themselves a little too seriously, meet this woman who claimed she had managed to turn her dog into a vegetarian. She confidently claimed it would go for the bowl full of vegetables instead of the meat one. And that's when the show host decided to put it to the test.
Got 2 bowls here, right? One is full of vegetables and one is full of meat.
There you go.
Let her go.
Oh, she's obviously gonna go, obviously. Oh, you little...
Yes.
I didn't swear.
Now this is obviously pure garbage, and she's torturing this dog. In my opinion, she needs to have this dog completely taken away from her and put into other custody. There are some animals that simply can't live off vegetables their entire lives. It's just nature, and that's how nature works. Once again, you can have your own opinion about things, but once you start forcing it down other people's throats and even your own dog, that's where the issue really lies. But that's it, guys, what you're watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys want more content like this, please click the videos you guys see at the top of the screen. It does help my channel a lot, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.